This is a follow-up on the DHB experiment. After using 10 milligrams of DHB, my estradiol changed from a 75 to a 55. But I also lost 8 pounds during that window of time, which was 1 month. In 1 month's time from now, I will do the experiment again, and I will have data on 30 DHB and the same 80 testosterone. And if the estradiol is lower significantly, then we know that for sure DHB is an AI, as it should be, because it has a double bond in position 1 and 2, just like Primo and just like EQ. Both of those are AIs. So there's no reason that DHB would not be an AI. And the preliminary findings are that it is, but it's got the compounding variable of fat loss of 8 pounds during that window of time. And since the aromatase enzyme is located in fat cells, one could conclude that the 20-point decrease in E2 is due to the loss of fat, not from DHB, certainly not exclusively from DHB. So if DHB is an AI, it is not stronger an AI than EQ or Primo, and it is a much stronger anabolic than EQ or Primo, making DHB always a better choice based on these parameters alone than Primo or EQ. EQ is cheaper, and EQ is great for collagen synthesis, but EQ also drives up red blood cells like a motherfucker, and EQ supposedly is renal toxic, although I haven't really seen any significant convincing data of this in humans. Primo causes massive lumps and welts under the skin. I find that DHB is similar to causing lumps and welts in the muscle where you inject it. Because there's only one carbon difference between Primo and DHB, there's a methyl group added to Primo to make it liver toxic. I don't really understand why anyone would ever use Primo over DHB. There's very little logical reason to ever use EQ over DHB. Unless you wanted a ton of aromatization inhibition, if you wanted to cut your estrogen way down and not build as much muscle and wanted to pay more money, then use Primo. But if you want to pay less money and build more muscle for the same amount of aromatase inhibition, then I would use DHB. However, the final results might be that on 30 DHB, I still have a 55 estradiol, and that DHB is not an aromatase inhibitor, making DHB the absolute perfect anabolic steroid, even better than mastocytol.